This won't be exactly like your average creepypasta. I've decided to tell one of my worst nightmares as a child. It's haunted me for a while now. But maybe if I actually tell someone, I'll finally forget. So, here's my nightmare. One day, I was flying back to Minnesota with my family. I don't know where I was coming from or why. It didn't seem to matter to me at the time. My parents were divorced, so they always got into fights. My dad looked out the window and said, "I want to live there someday." Then my mother randomly went all diva and said, "There? You want to live there?" My dad nodded as she went on. "All that is just a big rock," my mother said impatiently. "You don't need to be such a critic." My father spoke out. That's when I decided to take a nap while they complained at each other. I finally woke up as we were landing. We were getting off the plane a weird way. They put stairs leading into the parking lot, a really weird parking lot, in fact. It wasn't even at an airport. And not only that, it was just in some strange town I'd never been in before. My parents started off one direction, but then they just stopped and randomly turned around and walked the other way. I tried to keep up, but for some reason, some crazy reason at that, when I ran, my legs moved slow, as if somebody had been taking a video of me walk and then turned it on slow motion. My arms and my upper body would move just fine. It's just my legs, they were going so slow. I had the feeling of sickness in my stomach as I yelled and screamed for them to wait up, but my parents were already gone. I felt sad and alone in the abandoned parking lot. Suddenly, the rush in my legs came back as I rushed past alley through alley. I found something. A door. I felt like I'd been there before. So I pulled off the wooden blocks nailed to the door. I entered the dark, foggy house. I walked into what was supposed to be the kitchen. In fact, it was my kitchen. I even found the spots where I fed my dogs and cats. I turned left to enter the lounge, and I saw my mom reading in the dark black room. I said, "Mom, what are you doing? You know it's bad for your eyes to read in the dark." The calmed mother spoke in a soothing voice. "Don't worry about me, honey. I'm fine." I whispered as I sat down on the couch next to my mother. "Mom, can I please turn on the light? I'm scared." My mother suddenly turned agitated and spoke out, "Fine. but the way my mother shifted, I knew she was different. So as she turned on the light, I saw my own mother, but with a different face. But that did not matter because my mother suddenly had a strange, long, slithery, slimy snake neck wrapped around the television. And her neck, it didn't look like a snake. It was just as long and thick as one. As she unwinded her head around the TV, she threateningly said, "You have till the count of 3 to escape before I kill you." Because I noticed that her book wasn't a normal book, it was a photo album. And she had been drawing X's over the eyes of the people she wanted to kill. And I was the one with a circle around my face and 2 X's traced over my eyes. She started to count. 1, 2. At that moment, I woke up. I hope that night never happens again. Best nightmares from me to you. This has been a Lady Creepy story, so see you next time. Toodles!